I know I'm supposed to be positive, but like, can we hold on to a lead? Seriously, like, just please, for my sanity, can we hold on to a lead? I tried. This team is already making me go crazy. Welcome back to This Week in CanucksLand. I am going insane, and yeah, we're gonna recap all the games that made me go crazy this week. 4 games, and we had 4 leads, and we blew all of them, but we still, I'm not going to use the middle finger, but we still came out with 1 win. Before we get into this video, Fanatics is the official home to the official NHL merch. My only Fanatics jersey is my Kiefer Sherwood jersey back there. You see, I put 2 hooks up, and I added 2 new jerseys. That Pittsburgh one is way too small for me. But yeah, use the QR code right here, the link in the description if you enjoy these videos and you want to support me and buy yourself some Canucks merch, or maybe this Colorado jersey and maybe Pittsburgh jersey. I have a Canadian jersey in the closet. I'll try to change out all the jerseys that I have back there. But yes, yeah, QR code there, affiliate link down in the description. Also, make sure to subscribe if you enjoy these videos. It would mean a lot. I'm trying to build up an awesome positive community here, and we're trying to push positive media for the Vancouver Canucks so that people don't see the negative stuff all the time. Alright, let's get right back into the video. Alright, so this game started off with a game in Utah. The Canucks got a power play goal. Actually, as much as they were taking a lot of penalties, they were able to get a power play goal. Jake DeBrusk, Elias Pettersson put it across crease to Jake DeBrusk, put a 5-0 on Vejmelka, and Vancouver took a 1-0 lead. And as you're going to see throughout the week, when they have a lead, doesn't really help them at all. They would let in 2 and lose 2-1. I'm gonna get right through that game. Like, I thought it was a good game overall, but they had their chances, and yeah, but we lost. Next game against LA. It was the first of a back-to-back in California. I was surprised they didn't play San Jose on this trip, but yes, LA. Hoglander opened the scoring, and then Connor Garland got one. Hoglander coming in, he made a move to the middle, came in. I thought he was going to get stick checked. I thought he was going to hold on to the puck for too long, but nope, fires it home. And the Canucks take a 1-0 lead. Connor Garland's, that one was in front of the net, I believe. It was Hedl all over the play. And then he gets it in front. Garland puts it home, and they go into the third period with a 2-0 lead. Then Adrian Kempe gets the puck, skates in, has so much time and space, and like he did against Canada, fires it home. Past, I'm pretty sure Kevin Lankinen was playing this game, and then Foegele with a beautiful tip, reaching across away from the net, tipping it home, and yeah, he would tie the game, sending it to overtime. And in overtime, the Canucks would take a penalty, sending LA to the power play, which usually guarantees a win, but the Canucks would kill it off. Yes, finally. I don't think I've seen a team kill a penalty in overtime off in a while. I know it probably might happen more often than I think, but it was awesome to see. And then Hedl would, I think he grabbed a loose puck, skate in, give it to Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes would bounce it off the boards. Garland would pick it up, have time and space, come in, roof it. Vancouver would escape with a 3-2 win over LA, a division rival. 2 points we desperately needed in a great game. That was an awesome game to watch, except for the third period. But even then, the 2 goals from LA were so good that I couldn't even be mad, because that Kempe goal, I was just like, oh, what a shot. The next game was against the Anaheim Ducks, and yet again, started off great. Tyler Myers would take a penalty, sending the Ducks to the power play, would be able to kill it off. Tyler Myers, right out of the box, skates down, takes a slap shot, and it's 1-0 Vancouver. And then later, Tyler Myers will get the puck, go around the sideboards, cut all the way down behind the net, send it in front to Pius Suter, who would put it home to give Vancouver a 2-0 lead. And that's where it would stop. Jake Vetrano would get a nice shot off of a pass from the corner after he tips a shot. And then Cutter Gauthier and Ryan Strome would fire ones from afar past Silovs, which are the shots that he's had troubles handling. And yeah, Anaheim would take a 3-2 lead into the third period, and Jackson Lacombe would add to it, getting a pass, cutting to the middle, kind of like Hoglander's goal, but more towards the top of the zone. And he would fire a pass, and then Troy Terry would get the empty netter, and Vancouver would fall 5-2 to Anaheim, and 2 divisional points that we desperately needed, especially because Anaheim is now inching closer to the wild card race. And we go into our week in Seattle, who are also in that wild card race. We need to get those 2 points, And Burakovsky would open with a beautiful shot. I have to give credit where credit's due. That was a nice play. Kevin Lankinen, instead of making that full stretch across, never blame the goalie, always blame the players, but instead of making that full stretch across, he does little two cuts, and then to get across, unable to make the save. Even had he make that big stretch across, Burakovsky still has a high chance of scoring. It's such a high danger chance. But the Canucks would come back with Suter getting one where it'd pop out in front off a turnover, kind of like Vetrano's goal. Kind of exactly like that, except it's a turnover that pops up right to Suter. He puts it home. And then Phil Beadle would get one where off the draw, Forbert would send it across the Myers. He'd take a one-timer, and it would tip off a Seattle stick, still end up in front of the net. Hedl kind of went right to his tape, pick it up, skate around, kind of just do like a little back push just to get to Cord to move down, and he put it past him. Canucks would take a 2-1 lead. In the second, it was Bjorkstrand who would get a tip from a shot from the blue line to tie the game. Then Dakota Joshua, 2-1, partial 2-on-1. Drew O'Connor throws it across, puts it in the backhand, puts it home, and Vancouver would take a 3-2 lead. But then they wouldn't come out of the second with it because two tipped goals from the point. Matty Beniers tips one in. Ilya Tolvanen tips one in. Beautiful tips. And Seattle will go into the third period with a 4-3 lead, and they'd extend on it with Jared McCann going behind the net, sending one in front. They would go past like 4 or 5 players. I think it was like realistically 3 or 4. Comes out to Brandon Montour, picks it up, slap shot, past Kevin Lankinen, and that would extend the lead to 5-3. Tolvanen would pick up the empty netter, and Vancouver would fall 6-3 to Seattle, and they'll go 1-3 and 0 on the week, blowing 4 leads but barely escaping one of them with an OT win. They just need to really keep that pace up. It's just really hurting them right now, where they would play really good in the first period, even the second period a couple of the times, and then they would just blow it in the third period. They kind of are playing like Canada did in those first 3 games of the tournament for the Four Nations, but not on part of the level that Canada was playing, because Canada's a way better team. If the Canucks play Canada, they would get smoked. But yeah, next week we play the Anaheim Ducks and the Minnesota Wild. If we get the win against the Ducks, that's 2 crucial division points that we can take to secure that second wildcard spot more. And the game against Minnesota, if we can get the 2 points there, that would be awesome. We just gotta stop blowing leads. But yeah, that has been it for this week in CanucksLand. Make sure to check out these 2 videos right here. This was Wednesday's video, and this one's Friday's video. And right down here, that's the subscribe button. Like and comment. Let me know what you guys thought of this week. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week in CanucksLand.